Hey, hey, it's Berta J, and you're back in my kitchen with me today to make a quick bowl that's brown rice cinnamon, and it's very delicious. What I want to do is start with the dates. I have 4 dates here. I've already cut up 3, and I'm going to cut up this fourth one. This fourth one, I have 2 that are like this. See how small they are? This is called a Barhi. I don't get the giant ones, I got the small ones. They are really caramelly, delicious dates. And it's really soft because it's hot here today, as I'm sure it's hot where you are. But I go down, I cut across the long way, and then I just cut it in little tiny pieces. I'm sure I could probably use scissors, but I like cutting them and getting to be a mess. Okay, so then that's the first thing you do is cut up 4 dates, okay? I use Medjool and Barhi. Cut them up, throw them in your bowl. Second thing to go in is a cup of plant milk. This is freshly made almond milk on my channel. It's just almonds and water. That's it. So I like to do it this way. You can do it any way you want to. Remember I told you, maybe you don't, but I told you that even though I put together a meal or a dish recipe a certain way, if you find an easier way to do it, go ahead and do that. But this I find is really nice because now the milk is going to get sweet before you put in the grain. Now this is called brown rice, quick brown rice cinnamon breakfast bowl. Even though this is called the quick brown rice cinnamon breakfast bowl, today I'm going to be using Farro because I love Farro. And I've made this many times with brown rice and Farro mixed. I've made it with Farro only, and I've made it with brown rice only. If you have a grain that you want to try, do that. Just do the same thing I'm doing, and the last thing you do is put in your grain. You can do that. But today we're going to be using Farro. So what I do is now these are the pits. Throw those up. I didn't throw the pits on the ground. I actually put them in a little bag over here, okay? Okay, the next thing is a teaspoon of cinnamon. I like cinnamon. The recipe called for cinnamon. I use called for a teaspoon, and because I like it, I use a teaspoon. But if you're not crazy about cinnamon, you like it a little bit, you can cut back on this. Okay, so I'm going to put in a teaspoon of cinnamon. And I'm going to put in 15 scrapes, which is almost 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. The last thing that you want to put in, because I'm always trying to find a way to make whatever I eat a little bit more nutritious. And so I put in also a tablespoon of ground flaxseed, which I keep in here in the refrigerator. Okay, with that in, you just mix everything up. I never do that.
Why don't you use your whisk, Berta?
I'll use my whisk. I always go back and forth to get the things incorporated and then go around. Kind of in an 8. Okay. Okay, see that's mixed up a whole lot better than just with a spoon. Okay, last thing you're gonna put in is 2 cups of your grain. And I always measure this just because I want to make sure I get my portion. This is 2 servings. So this is a breakfast, but you know what I've done? This is not hot. This is completely cool. But if you want to have a warm, like a little sweetened grain as a dessert, this would be the way to go. And because I've done it that way too. You can warm it up on the stove. You can in a frying pan or a saucepan. It's going to be kind of loose, but it tastes so wonderful. That's about even serving, I think. But I like a little bit of the milk, so I'll put just one more like that. Okay, and that goes over here. And the last thing you do with this, which is really, really yummy, is you sprinkle on a tablespoon of pepitas right on the top. So this is everybody, both servings get a tablespoon. And this is, and these nuts, these pepitas are, what they are is pumpkin seeds. And what you do is when you sprinkle them on the top, I don't stir them in. When I go to eat them, I take some of the grain with the pepitas on top, kind of mix it up so that I have a spoon that looks like that, few little pepitas sticking out, and I'm going to eat it because I know it's good. This never disappoints me. It is wonderful. It's delicious. You must try it. So that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. But before that, I'm going to tell you that we're setting up an Amazon store. We have set up a list of Amazon recommendations from the recipes and the foods that I make. And this guy is in there. We have a nutmeg grater. There's a lot of other stuff. I won't go through all of them, but go there and check it out. And I'm trying to make it easier for you. If you're just getting started and you want to buy some of the same equipment and same things that I use, it'll be there. Okay? So with that said, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell so that every time a new video is uploaded, you will get the notification. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like it. Okay? And let me know if you try it. And I guess the last thing would be, I use pepitas. You can use any nuts you like, or leave them out totally. Okay? Bye for now.